Hello Southside, and here are the notices for this week. A big thank you to all who helped with the Anzac Day service at Cracknell Road on Thursday morning. We had increased numbers of both attendees and helpers, and we raised $558.65 for Legacy. It was another great opportunity to extend our mission to the community and to spread Southside hospitality. Many thanks to those who have offered to lead electives for our Fun in the Sundays on the 25th to the 27th of June. We are, however, still needing a few more leaders before we can put together the registration forms. If you think you can help just for 1 hour on either the 25th or the 27th of June, please contact Richard or the church office. We are looking for some short-term help for our Jaffa walking bus. Each Thursday afternoon, a couple of volunteers walk up to the Wellers Hill School to collect the Jaffa kids and to escort them back down to the church at Tarragindi for their activities. This term we are without one of our regular helpers, and so we are looking for one or two or maybe a few people that might be able to step into this role. It would be great if we could have a female or two, just to keep things balanced, and apparently to keep an eye on Richard if you think you could manage that. We will need the help for 7 weeks during May and also the first 2 Thursdays of June. If you think you could help on either all or some of those dates, please contact Stephanie or the church office to find out more information. We could even organise a roster if there was a few people who were interested in helping out. The renovations of the Holland Park Hall for our op shop are progressing really well, particularly with a bit of finer weather of late. The car park surface is almost finished with one more section to be completed. The outside of the hall has been painted with a beautiful nod to our corporate purple colour. The boundary fence was started and some final touches of the rails, balustrades and a new front door are planned to be installed soon. The landscaping will begin soon as the car park is open and will take about 2 weeks for that to be completed. The floor in the hall will be sanded and polished, as well as a bit of internal painting to be done, including the op shop manager's office fit out. It is expected that the op shop will move back into the hall sometime in May. Watch this space for a date for our big grand opening. As we're getting closer to moving the op shop back into the hall, please come along and help us freshen up the hall in readiness for the move with a Holland Park Hall painting bee. This will take place from the 9th to the 11th of May from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. As usual, morning tea, lunch and afternoon tea will be provided. So even if you're not much of a painter, you might like to come along for morning tea and a chat and maybe bring along some little treats for our hard workers. If you could let us know if you could make it, would be great by either contacting Paul McDonald or the church office. Using the resources available to us, Southside is offering members of the congregation an opportunity to undertake a journey over 5 weekly sessions in mental health first aid. This is not a course run by Mental Health First Aid Australia, but instead it has been put together locally using the expert resources available to us. The course will take place on Wednesday evenings from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. at our Tarragindi Centre from the 15th of May through to the 19th of June. If you are interested, there are more details in the notice sheet or you can contact the church office. And our next combined worship service will be on Sunday the 19th of May at 9 a.m. for Pentecost, and this will be at our Mount Gravatt Centre. And our events coming up this week, we have our time of prayer today at 10:10 after the worship service. Our next prayer meeting on the 1st of May at 9:30 a.m. at the Mount Gravatt basement. Our men's hangout on the 4th of May from 1:30 p.m. till 5:30 p.m. at our Yeronga Centre. And our worship services next week on the 5th of May will be 8:30 a.m. at Mount Gravatt, 10 a.m. at Yeronga and 5 p.m. for our evening. Thanks Southside, we'll see you next week.